Hello everyone, welcome to Everything Football. Match day 8, limitless team selection. Now, some of you, maybe even most of you, still have your chip, and for me, I already used mine a long time ago. I did not like the idea of waiting until match day 8. As I said in the team selection video, there's advantages and disadvantages, And advantages, you're going to see all the team news at the same time. You're going to have all the 15 players that you are going to play. You're going to choose the 11 players you want to start on that match day, and all will be good. You don't have to worry about that. You can go for all the big players who are going to be starting. For me, I have to decide, am I going to transfer out Gyökeres for Haaland? But for you, you can decide whether you want a Haaland or Kane or Mbappe or Vinicius, whoever you want. That is just one advantage. But a disadvantage is obviously the fact that you're only going to use 11 players. So for me, I preferred using all 15 players. You play some. If they don't deliver, you take them off. You bring someone off the bench. But in this match day, every game will be played at the same time. So you don't get to use all your 15 players, and you only get to have one captain as well. So advantages and disadvantages. But if you have a limitless, this is definitely the best time to play it. If you still have it, this is the only best time to play it, basically remaining. So again, it's going to be interesting. We'll be back to the normal setup soon, but just quickly, the team that I have for the team selection, if you guys are playing it, this is what I've gone for. So here's the team on screen. So in goal, Raya and Sommer, I think those are the two best goalkeepers, best two defenses in the Champions League. You could also say Liverpool as well, but Liverpool have already basically have the job done. So that is why I've not selected their goalkeeper. But we get to see their team news. Again, if Alisson starts, it could be a good choice. And doesn't matter between Raya and Sommer, you're only going to have one of them starting. If you don't want to have that headache of having one on the bench and one starting, you could just have, two goalkeepers from the same team, and then whoever starts, well and good. But that is if you don't have any other players to pick from that team to obviously not get over the limit of 3 players. Defensively, Grimaldo, Frimpong, Gabriel, Gvardiol, and Bastoni. So those are the 5 that I've chosen so far. Grimaldo and Frimpong, very good fixture. Bayer Leverkusen still have some work to do. Both of them very attacking. They can keep a clean sheet, easy fixture at home. You could double up on them. Gvardiol, very, very attacking, as we saw him against Chelsea over the weekend, and Man City need to win that game. Bastoni, Gabriel, just like Raya and Sommer, the defenses are very, very good. But those players could be rested. So any of those players could be rested. Bastoni or Gabriel, maybe both of them. So there's alternatives like Theo Hernandez against Dinamo Zagreb, Schlotterbeck at home against Shakhtar. If Trent is starting against PSV, hopefully does play the 60-minute scores, as we've said. There's no transferring out those players or subbing out those players the next day. This is the only time you have them. So if you get subbed off at 55 minutes without scoring and loses out on the clean sheet, it affects your ranking for sure. You need players who you're definitely sure are going to play at least 60 minutes in that match day. Midfield, Rafinha, Vats, Bellingham, Foden, and Musiala. Rafinha's been incredible this season. Vats, again, easy fixture at home. Foden, must-win game at home against Club Brugge. Musiala, must-win game at home against Slovan. All great picks. You could say players like Olise or Sane if you prefer. We're going to give you your starting lineup as well, 11 players, because you can't use all 15 of them. You're going to only have 11 in the starting lineup. Up front, Mbappe, Haaland, and Kane. I think up front is very, very hard to choose, but I've chosen Mbappe, Haaland, and Kane. Again, alternatives for those ones, Gyökeres, you could start with him. Home game, Vinicius could be another one, depending on who you prefer between him and Mbappe. It's not an easy fixture, though, away to Brest, so not an easy fixture. And then Lewandowski as well could be an option. So if I was going with that team and I was to choose 11 players to start, I would have all the strikers starting, Mbappe, Haaland, and Kane. And then I would have Rafinha, Vats, Foden, and Musiala starting. I would bench Bellingham because I already have Mbappe in the team. And then defensively, I would start both Leverkusen defenders. And then I would start Gvardiol. And then maybe bench Bastoni and Gabriel in case those teams got rotated. Maybe they could consider goal this time round. And then goalkeeper-wise, again, it's very, very tough, but I'd probably go with Sommer because they have a home game. But if you want to start a Bastoni or Gabriel or Raya or Sommer, I would mix it up. If you start with Raya, go with Bastoni. If you start with Sommer, go with Gabriel. That is what I would do. So not easy to pick up a team in for Limitless. Any questions that you have, let me know in the comments section. I'm going to keep it short. Again, different setup, but that is a team that I've come up with for Wednesday. There's many other players you could go for. You could go for Yamal if you want. You could go for Luis Diaz at Liverpool as a differential if you want, if he starts. You could go for Sane from Bayern Munich if you prefer. If Martinelli starts for Arsenal, you could go for him. If who else? There's a lot of teams. Lautaro Martinez for Inter Milan, depends on you, but those are the best teams I'd go for. De Bruyne could be an option as well. Literally up to you. You have all the cash to spend, no budget for this one. Up to you. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch up with you guys on the next one.